Let's continue with the third scenario. So I'm moving to full screen. There you go. And this time, remember, our job is different than usual. We have to find an ultimate artifact, whatever that means. We're quite weak at the moment. And we will need to see how to get stronger. So first of all, I'm gonna move this way and we'll see what we can buy. Another knight is helpful. Oh no, I didn't see that it doesn't even have archers. It doesn't matter, we will live with what we have. And I will still collect whatever is worth collecting. So we're quite badly off. I'm not gonna restart for any reasons. I will just execute. And we'll see. If it's a handicap, it's a handicap. I don't really mind if we're badly starting. So we have this hero with the stash and we have this other one with no stash. So this means we can go up and figure out if there is anything worth collecting. Yeah, and there is the obelisk. We're gonna visit it. It's easy. What about another hero? I can make use of this. Better than the sorcerers. So this is useful for the purpose of blocking the opponent. I will give him back one peasant. You can split teams with a shift, but only in between heroes. And this is not worth attacking. Lots means like it can have 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, so 25 in total. We're not strong enough. But with this unit, we can collect some things. But it's also important to look ahead, to see what is available and where. Because we might need some knowledge of what is available around us. There you go. For example, we need to defeat this. We need to convince these to join us. And I think the peasants are blocking our way, so we're certain that the main team is gonna have to first convince the peasants to join us after collecting XP from this, and then try to get the archer for maybe to join us, but it's unlikely that it's gonna work out. And we cannot go down without defeating these. Okay, good to know. And there is most likely another item in here, or another mine. So let's see, we still have other options. We have another warlock that doesn't hurt. After all, we don't want to mix and match teams too much. So with this unit, we're still not mixing factions much. And can we go this way? Yeah, this is the usual bug. Movement bug. Oh, yeah, I know why. It's because of the archer. Okay, either way, this was my mistake. Then what we can do is we can buy ourselves time with this unit. This is so weird, we can even collect. So why is the archer here in this case? Anyway, we can wish the main hero good luck, because now we have an artifact. This is a bad placement. I'm impressed that in a scenario things like this can happen. Then we could potentially add the fifth hero. Yeah, well, this time barbarians are not that useful. Because there is no movement penalty. At least anywhere near. It might happen that later there will be, but now there isn't. Oh, and I forgot to build. Always build. So, with the 8 extra archers, I might still recruit the barbarian, doesn't really matter. but we ran out of gold. So this means that we'll need to make use of the existing units. And maybe for making sure that the initial campaign is running well, we will collect XP later and we'll use the gold. Yeah, this is one of the worst options, but I will have to use the gold so that I can get everything from here. And now we have 11 and we need ranged units. We either need range units or these faster units. We will see. I will keep the faster units and I will distribute these faster units among other teams possibly. So that's where we are at the moment. And then we will use the main hero to go and clear the peasants. Hopefully they will join us. I don't know. If not, well, yes, there is no if. Okay, and this carves the path for this hero to move down and explore what is available. Amazing, this is what we wanted. So we need a second team already, or a second town. This is great. And we'll need to see what to do with this, with these units. We will explore what is available here. And I think we can take on the peasants with just these 19 units. We will see. I have a suspicion that it's gonna work out. And I think we've completed the movement. It's quite a lot. So moving on to the next one. And here we're gonna explore. Whether we go down or to the left, that's another question. Let's see, are you joining us? No, but we'll need the resources anyway. So what I usually do in this case is I block 3 archers and attack the bottom one. Okay, then I will attack the remaining ones with arrows from top to down. Great. So we minimize damage, that's the most important thing. We don't really mind about this unit, we might as well just skip our turn. What we are interested in is that this unit keeps healthy. We have a hit point of 15. So, because of retaliation, we might even skip. I don't want retaliation. So, we'll clean the remaining units. Peasants are in a bad location. And whether to clean this unit up or help the gargoyle live further, I would rather do this. Yeah, there you go. We lost 1 archer, so be it. Yeah, I'll skip. Perfect. So from now on, we will not have any more casualties. 1-1, this is good enough. And the other hero will take this mine. Can we attack this turn? Yes, we can. So this means that on day 2 we're already taking a city. So if you play a lot slower than this, then you might want to consider alternatives, because the issue is that unfortunately if you play more slowly, there is a chance that you will not get a chance to live like too long. Right, because others will sooner or later keep on attacking you and you won't have the resources to stand a chance. So we won. The other hero will take the necessary steps, and yeah, this is... I don't know. Because of the dwarves, they have quite a lot of hit points. I don't need to do much other than moving down here. I will move down. Yeah, this doesn't matter, we know. Yeah. That's why we move down. So that we try to convince this unit to move elsewhere. Because it will take a while. So I skip. It will take a while until this unit will do something. So we will defend. And it takes quite a long time to grind this unit down. We might get some casualties. Yeah, there you go. But it's better if you lose peasants. Done. So 26 peasants, this is a fair trade. And we'll finish the day inside the city. Now, this is gonna be... I'm not even sure what this is. We call it Rampart in other games, like here, not necessarily. I won't really use anything in here. So this hero may visit the obelisk. Yeah, you see that there will be use cases for the barbarians. There is rough terrain somewhere. And we'll see if we can survive this. I'm not sure about it. But we'll have to use the terrain to our advantage so that only one opponent can attack at a time. There you go. So this is gonna be a bushfighter goblin. And I think we're gonna make it. Just the question is how. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now, unfortunately, they can still damage us in one move. Anyway, doesn't matter. Still, we got the resources. That's the most important thing. On day 2, we have both basic resources, and we're gonna get some gold. Let's see what this spy can do. We need to find something for the main hero to do for next turn. So I'm spying ahead. Let's see the castle. The optimal spend in this case, we will need a well anyway. And this hero is gonna either spy or bring resources. Now there is not much that we can do here, so we're gonna go and spy. What about the next one? We visited this already, so we're gonna go down and see. Next turn, what to do? Oops. I completely forgot about the ore mine. This is bad. So next turn we're gonna do it. 2 ore, so it's a small mistake. Anyway, next turn. Before we forget it, get the ore. Now. This is not gonna help much. We will see what to do with this hero. We will get some resources. Here we can trade, just in case. Oh no, this is a house, so what is it? Peasants? I think it's peasants. Anyway, we need to spy anyway. And now we found a great to-do item for the hero. Namely, to take this town. It will take 2 days, so today and tomorrow. But we might even get some archers on the way to help. So this is what the main hero is gonna do. And we're gonna start espionaging this way. Worst case, we visit the obelisk. Which is something we need to do anyway. And we'll go all out espionaging. If we have the resources to buy anything, then we will buy a hero as well to do a taxing. We don't need to do hero chaining right now. At the moment we don't have 5,000 gold. I would love to have it. So it's worth getting a unit. But we'll wait for next week to get some more. Good. So everyone has moved. This one cannot do much. And we'll see tomorrow which castle to upgrade. If it's worth upgrading. The bottom castle is gonna be harder to defend. Because it's closer to the middle. One thing worth understanding is that resources in the middle of the map are more precious than on the edge of the map, because the opponents get there as well. But it's also harder to fight for them. So we'll do espionaging everywhere. So this hero is gonna take the goblins for synergy purposes. In the cabin, we're gonna get archers. This is amazing. Not that many, but we have a few archers. And we'll get the gems. That's also worth taking. The task of the main hero is to fight. Possibly without the extra archers. But sooner or later they will meet anyway. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Yeah, we'll have to block this because they have a double shooting skill. But we will take damage. Good. Then, this is the most important thing, to eliminate the flying unit. And now we took a big hit. Obvious. We don't have any spells. So we quickly eliminate the archer. And this is the last round for it. And now we'll retreat. Okay, we're done. So this is the third town. This is good for gold income. I think they are barbarians, I'm not sure. Or is it castle? No, it's the same. Too bad. I don't want these units, and I don't really want to upgrade them either. And we don't have 5,000 gold either. Anyway. The best thing we can do is take this mine. Yeah, we'll take the resources. And I think the only way to go is this way at the moment. We cannot really do much. I will take just parts of the movement with this unit for strategic reasons. This is because of the reason that we might want to move resources from top to down. And then that was it. Okay, 5th day already. Or maybe it's 4th, I'm not sure. I think we started on day 2 of that specific week. We never restart. So, we have no idea what to do with the main hero. This is always alarming. This is strong. This could be strong. So, the only way is this. We will see if we find anything interesting. Yeah, same blocker. So we're blocked everywhere. These are not good prospects. Yeah, these are really bad prospects. We cannot go anywhere at the moment without fighting. So with the main hero we'll need to pick the best possible fight. And this means that even though we can get a second castle, we will have to prioritize armory. And we'll have to get another hero, and we'll have to level up as well. What is the day today? We'll have to see that too. Day 5. So, strictly speaking, we could wait 2 more days. $10,10, so we have sufficient number of resources and 2,000. So I think that today the most important thing would be to fix the economy. Or, yeah, we cannot do both. If we do armory and jousting area this week, or arena this week, then we'll need to wait 5 days to upgrade one of the towns, unless we find resources. But I think I'll go this way, because we'll need to get units. This is a short-term must. Meanwhile, we have to do something with the main hero. Collecting a resource will not do it. Even a pack of griffins is quite difficult to defeat. So the difficulty is that we might keep these 5 heroes and not buy a 6th one. Unless the 6th one is good. Yeah, the 6th one is good. And as ugly as it sounds, I don't have a better use case for the main hero than to collect this campfire. Because this hero cannot do much in terms of collecting resources. So the only thing we can do is move these 2 squares up. As the main hero to collect this and spend everything on pikemen. Unfortunately, we're still short 140 gold. So that's fine. We can still give reinforcements. And then we'll defeat one of the opponents. I don't know which one yet. We're bankrupt in terms of gold, yes. So this is an advantage. This one too. And as odd as it sounds, this one too. At least we have a faster taxi. This extra luck will be needed sooner or later, but either way we don't have anything else to do but to go and try to get this windmill next week. But unfortunately we would have to wait a day for it. So we might as well pass on this, it's not worth it. This is the unit we will deal with next turn. And we'll wait a day here. Hopefully we'll get 1,500. Yeah, exactly, that's the amount we get. So it's 250 per town and 1,000 per castle. That makes a difference, that makes a big difference. So, due to the movement penalties, we will let the barbarian lead. Is it a good idea? Yeah, we don't want morale to be poor. So you cannot mix and match different types of units. So either this or this. For archers I would say this is the best option. Yeah, and we don't have any flying units. We don't have any spells. So the best we can hope for, and this is another option to go downwards. I'm tempted to go downwards. The best we can hope for is that we don't take that much damage. I think this is difficult. I would rather go this way. Skip. Great. Yeah, this went perfectly. We barely got any damage. We need to preserve the units, that is very important. So this means now that one path is unlocked. So we can go this way. So this hero will stay, and we will see what we can do. We will have to deplete this camp. This is very important, because if we don't, then someone else will. And what should we do with this hero? I mean, exploration is not bad, but there is not much to explore at the moment. So we can do taxiing. Like this. But I don't think we can make much use of the taxiing, because even though we finish the week with this, which is amazing, we won't have much gold to spend. So we have to make sure that the population grows. So tomorrow we're gonna get 5 more of this. That's important. But the unfortunate situation is that we won't get to buy all this. Okay. So this is just a pack and we can go leftwards, but we can also go down. Whether we need sulfur or not, that's another question. Possibly yes. Whether this is a good protection, I don't think it's a good protection. The reason why this is not a good protection is that it's very easy to defeat. We even got lucky with the terrain. Yeah, that's why we got lucky. None of the opponents can reach our units, and these units are strong. Yeah, and these casualties are worth it. Easily. So now we can go left, you can go down. One hero will go left, another one will go down. Yeah, there you go, another castle. Or town. Okay, let's see what we can buy. We need archers, that's for sure. I'm not gonna get other units that we don't yet have. Transporting just these is gonna be fine. So you get all the units that we can hope for, and this is a fast unit, which means that we're gonna get more movement points for this taxi hero. Okay, now we will somehow get more units to the front line, that's important. We cannot build anything. And we'll call it a day. There is a high likelihood that we're gonna lose some towns, sooner or later. least we get the castle units and we'll continue exploration. Okay, is this worth it? Now we have another dilemma, whether to reinforce or to increase our gold. It's a good question if this is worth it. Possibly not. Yeah, this will be difficult. I mean, we can win, but not at all costs. One option is to continue exploring. And this might be the best option. So unfortunately we're stuck. We cannot do much other than hope that the main hero uncovers something or we explore something. Like other mine. Now this unit may be toast because the opponent is already here, so let's escape. Now there is a problem. We'll collect these either way. I'm not sure what's on the left, but I'm not that interested. We'll have to go back. And from now on, we'll have to strengthen the main units. Because so far we haven't done much. But we're already seeing some movement, some activity, and this is not too reassuring. And unfortunately we'll have to take this wagon camp as well. So this means as well that we'll have to be frugal with gold. So I'm gonna upgrade this town. I don't have another choice. We need income. We need income faster than a paladin. Or is that true at all? I mean, 750 gold a day. That's a lot. So I would say we need income. We need to stabilize income. And as close as possible. Regarding these units, we really cannot do much. Maybe just make the purchase here in the wagon camp. That's gonna be the next thing, not because we need the unit, but rather because we don't want the opponent to get it. And we can make some use of it. Now, what use? Good question. This unit stays. And really the only thing we can do is stay and get the units. Oh, 56. That's actually an opportunity. That's a serious opportunity. Yeah, there you go. We can see how strong this unit is. You see, lots. Zones. This means it has like hundreds of peasants. This is really uncomfortable. So first thing we need to do is buy everything, because that would just magnify the problem if the opponent got it. Second, let's get the hell out of here. I mean, we cannot stand a chance. Maybe we can escape forwards. No. Yeah, this is a bit unfair, you know, it's almost like cheating. It's not exactly cheating, but close, quite close to it. Few lots. So, you know what? I'll check if we can take this unit on. Because if we can, then at least this problem is solved. So we'll need everything we have. Which one is better? That's a difficult question. Morale is great. Luck is good. $10, $25. So this is 50, and this is also 50 in terms of hit points. 7, 9, 3, 4. Obviously 7, 9 attack defense is better. So we will stick to the current formation. And this is a close call, but I don't want opponent units to start raiding us. Zounds is like 100. Was this all? This is all that we feared from? This is weird. That's really weird. We're a lot stronger. Okay, I didn't know this. Yeah, I was mistaken. With luck and morale and everything, it's out of question we're gonna win. Let's retreat. Good. Yeah, first strike is always difficult. And look at this, we're blocking the archer. We might as well just keep this. Okay, we're done. This was a lot easier than we thought. But do you know what this means now? We have a second good enough team. So we can make progress with this team as well. The problem is that opponents can go from both directions. So we will need this hero, possibly to advance to the bottom. This is difficult because opponents can go from the left, from the bottom, like here, and possibly from the right. I'm not sure about it. So we'll need some exploration. So we can be more courageous now. This is also a risk because if the opponent comes, we are vulnerable. At the same time, we can still have a good enough defense. Now, this is gonna be interesting. We can deal with a pack of orcs better than the lots of archers. But we can also concentrate our efforts here. And if someone comes from the bottom or left, they can clear these units, it's not a problem if they want to. If not, not a problem either. And I'll have time to defend. So this means that we would rather concentrate our forces in the middle. Expect some casualties. Good. This is the last round where opponents can do something. Yeah. So some casualties, but at least our path is clear. This is vital because we need to move in both directions. So, given that we cannot do much, I think we're gonna finish the month and then we'll call it a day. We won't finish the map, we will just finish the map, we'll finish the month. So, we'll do some exploration. With this hero we'll need to protect the front. So we're protecting both paths with the two armies. On the left, if anyone comes, so be it. I don't mind. Can we get the artifact? Lots of elves? No, rather not. Okay, we need crystal. That's obvious. Dwarfs, not a problem. Yeah, we don't need 2 heroes here. We might as well just go back. I mean, what can we do? Enemies are quite near. So exploring here doesn't make sense. We would just run into an enemy. So at this stage, we might as well just run back and farm something. Or get an army. Okay, the enemy is quite near. This always helps. And we'll take the enemy mine. We know that the enemy sees us. That's out of question. So if they attack, at least we get information. We can sacrifice this army. I would prefer keeping it. But to get information and make progress, I mean, we have to do something. And we can hope that the opponents just avoid us. This is a good investment because then we can get archers. So even though gold is low, we need to make sure to protect ourselves with enough units. And that was it. So next day. Okay, so there is an enemy hero here. If they break through one of these paths, then it's gonna be a problem for us. And this is why I strengthened the top, so that we can retaliate. We don't have much gold to retaliate, so for that sooner or later we'll need to upgrade this town to a castle, but for that we will need some wood. That's the sad reality. Now, with this hero, we can explore what kind of protection we have, and this protection is good. The opponent doesn't seem to be that strong either, so we can just escape and see what happens. I mean, they won't be able to teleport here. It's dimension door. They don't have this spell. It's not really possible. But it's good to know that we have someone here. We badly need the crystal mine. Okay, my job is gonna be to thin out the field so that the rogue can properly move. Because we want to preserve as many of the units as possible. We can afford one more move. Good. So these casualties had to happen, but it's worth it. And we're done. So we're gonna get the well-wanted crystal mine plus an obelisk. That always helps, although I have no idea where this could be. Possibly somewhere in the middle. Oh, we have a diamond mine too. The opponent must be somewhere near. If we could eliminate one opponent, that would be amazing. Okay, is this strong? Not at all. We'll see. These are good casualties. We need gold to react, and we also have the buildings. The only thing we don't have is cathedral. We will need wood for it, but we also need to upgrade a town to a city. Or castle, or whatever that is. Okay, so there are difficulties here. I think they are still weak enough, but unfortunately they have collected most of the resources here, so that's bad for us. It's not that bad, but it's still bad. We're taking the mine. I think the enemy castle is somewhere here. Or here, but possibly it's symmetrical, so if we have something here, then yeah, somewhere here there must be a castle. And we'll need to see another, at least one town, if not two. That's gonna be a difficulty. Sooner or later I will run into something strong. I'm still patiently waiting. So this is gonna be my place. Okay, and here all we have is an artifact, and given that there was a hero already, I'm not gonna take this. I'll show you why. It increases morale, yeah, that's fine. But morale is normal. Well, actually we could make use of it. But you see, 2000 gold. I don't have 2000 gold. The fact that it's still here and an enemy hero was here implies that they didn't want to take it. So instead of taking down the nomads, good question. I'm thinking about taking down the nomads, because then we can join forces. No. This is too strong. Far too strong. We cannot do much with this. See. So we won't join forces. So the only way is up. Maybe left, there must be something, and after all we're barbarians, so this means that movement penalty is not there. This is an optimal opportunity to explore what is in there. And here we have nothing else but to escape. And join the hero caravan. Now, we don't have wood. We can add more heroes, that's fine, but instead of that, I might as well just build a well before the end of the week. This is not because of the sprites, but because of the elves. That's important. And the rest of the heroes can do absolutely nothing. Amazing. This is the best news that I've ever seen, like in a game. The opponent was stubborn enough and dumb enough to go here, try to attack the griffin to break through, and they lost. And we still have the soul 4. This is a suicide mission. I've hardly ever seen anything like this. Anyway, we have to retreat and pick our position somewhere here. And with this unit, I don't know what to do. Because the opponent is coming. I didn't see if I clicked properly. So first of all, let's see what this means. Are they strong or are they weak? We'll see. That's gonna be difficult, depending on how many of the druids are alive. So we can still deal a lot of damage, but it's still gonna be difficult. First, I'm gonna block the archer. And the reason is that the opponent's flying unit won't be able to do much. You see, they have to go elsewhere. And we lost 3 archers, or 4. So now we don't need any blocking. So I'll go for the top. I'm worried about the Pegasus, whatever it is, this unicorn or something. Good. So they are protecting this druid. And they are slowing me down. That was smart. But this is unfortunate news for them, for the ranged unit, and we'll have to greatly damage the unicorn. It didn't happen. Yeah, this is quite unfortunate. At least we're not slowed. Even minimal damage is better than slow. We'll have to eliminate this. And at least one of our big stacks are gonna survive. But we've weakened a lot. Yeah. So we've weakened a lot, which means that I won't be able to take the opponent's castle, wherever it is. In fact, I don't even know if we'll survive the next round. We'll badly need some reinforcements, at least to continue the current mission. We're quite close to the opponent's castle, while depleting its resources. And we'll send some reinforcements. Does this help much? I don't know. This will help. We're unfortunately one hex away from a perfect match. Okay, at least we made a good use of money, so that helps. And I promised 1 day less. You've seen already the first day of the 3rd month. So we'll finish this. I'm gonna save. Hopefully next time we're gonna eliminate the yellow player, and then we'll see with the other players. So let's call it a day. And next time we're gonna continue with the 3rd scenario.